Welcome back to Taco Bowler Gaming. My name is Taco Bowler. Today we're continuing our run playing as, well, the Soviets for now, but eventually the Romanovs. And in the last one, we successfully knocked out Romania, and now we are trying to deal with Turkey as best we can. And we will begin a kind of rolling attack here, trying for the airport. I think the airport would be important. Gain an annex war goal against communist China. No, he's still needed. Alright, we have completed our focus there, so that gives us a little bit of stability. We're going to get a little bit more, as well as consumer goods factories down. By getting, since the first steps were made with the Article 124, the position of the church in our union has come a long way. It is clear it cannot be removed from Soviet society, so perhaps we should embrace it, and once again accord it a central place in the Soviet workers' life. Building sabotaged. And we're just kind of rotating through who's attacking here. Just trying to get that going. Meanwhile, we launched the second naval invasion. Alright, I'm just going to have you launch, and you can auto that then. And this appears to be much less contested. Alright, disloyalty in the NKVG. That should not be a problem. Yes, we're going to land this one without any issue at all. A couple of good ports. We've taken a city. In fact, I think we can take Ankara. No. More important is to take that. Actually, you go for that, and you go for Ankara. Is there a supply hub that I can knock out here? Oh, it's right here. That one. Now, if I came in here, we'd be able to knock out a bit of supply, but... in short, no. Let's just roll in behind them with this unit. But yeah, we'll take Ankara and try to roll through for that. And now we have air. Only 600. We'll split this up. 300 planes. And you all will head right down here. You're going to get in the way. Now we have some green air. And you guys actually go over Istanbul. Istanbul's... this fight's actually happening in Greece, technically. Alright, all of you there. And we're going to offensive line... right there. And I just want you to go. Now, I'm going to take this unit, delete all of his orders. We're going to move him down. He's going to come in and reinforce when this one gets overextended. I like how Ankara, their capital, is just wide open and they don't care. Alright. Is there someplace I can... yeah, we want this. I want that. Pretty pleased with cherry on top. Ah, they took Ankara back. Not ideal. But I think we can deal with it. Alright, we have another air doctrine. So that is good. Now we can do this one, but I don't want that. I want them to be available as advisors after. So, South Manchuria Railway, an approach. This guy is definitely needed. I don't know if I want this one. I think we're doing just fine with this. No problem. So I think we're going to get South Manchuria Railway and approach Semyonov and then the Eyes of Fear. The Japanese South Manchuria Railway Company is a state in the state of Manchukuo. With their support, we could be able to prepare the supply network we need for the upcoming struggle. Indeed we could. No, you go in here. Because they're trying to cut me off. We got them. And what we've done is we've taken the supply from them in Istanbul by taking Eskahir. Now, ideally, we'd, ideally we'd cut them off even further, but this is good enough for now. I want you to head in there. You head here. And with this, we can kind of combine these. And it does appear that the mountains are ready. Let's go. We did get one guy completely taken out of his spot, so we'll go ahead and put him down here in the capital. Why don't you help out with that, please? You go there, you go here. And we should be able to unite our offensives. And now you should have plenty of room to come on down. And hopefully plenty of supply. That would also be important. I want that city. I mean, unless you can walk here, then no. Ah, that was the problem. They had stopped fighting. Well, that certainly qualifies as a problem. Okay. So this needs undone. We're going to get those, and then we're going to bring them over here. And we have 48 divisions on this line. And it should... Once we take that, we should be good. And Istanbul should fall, no problem. Alright, we have this going in 1937. This is a 1938 thing. I think I'm going to research an armored train. I think that's going to be important for us. So, armored train it is. Now we can do a military doctrine. I am not going to do that yet. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. That'll lead toward the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. I think that's going to be a very good thing to have. So we'll go ahead and get that. And so we now approach Semyonov. Gregory Semyonov has taken up a position as advisor in Manchukuo, with the cause growing stronger by the hour. We should convince him to return. Our first task would be to organize the grand cavalry host for the new Russian Empire. Indeed. Alright, so this will cut off Mr. Stalin. Then we need to work on framing an army officer, because the army support is just simply not coming. We need that great purge of the army. Because I don't really want... don't really want that to keep going. Congress has passed the Neutrality Act. Oh no. Turkey, where are you? Anti-saboteur. That's a navy. It's like, great, we'll get the navy, but I don't care. The navy's not going to help me win the Civil War. And we've finally taken that. Good. Go ahead and add yourselves to this line. It'll be thine. Alright, we're in July of 1937. I could do these if I really wanted them. Research the heavy fighters. Wide open. Not moving an inch. It's wide open. They're not moving an inch. There we go. Turkey is capitulated. There we go. Turkey is annexed. And we look at occupied territories. They're pretty solid, right? They got 45% compliance. But Romania has 8. And Kurdistan's actually not that good either. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 1 in Romania and 1 in Kurdistan. And with that, we will do our best to hold them off for as long as we can. Alright, there's that, and you, you come back toward Moscow. It'll be okay. Alright, we frame an army officer now. We are at 62% war support, but I don't really think that we can do anything with that. Truly don't think so. We can get more air doctrines. Let's do... No, we can't. 120 for that. Okay. Ah, the Spanish are almost gone. 1937. So we're only at 30% support in the army right now. That's not great. The military conspiracy. Let that one fire. For sure. The eyes fear. We have more than 25% support. We need more than 25% support. We have 24.88. Fine. Let's do national unification. That'll get us more. If we're to survive the wars to come, we cannot allow ourselves to be disunited. Whatever different political views we may hold, ultimately we are all Russians. Indeed we are. Does that give us political power? Does anything else give us political power? Don't think so. Not on this side. A little bit later, but not on this side. Fine. I think for the most part, we've done what we need to do. Anyway, we're not going to be jumping the paranoia up. So hopefully, hopefully we'll be okay. Who did we approach? Okay. Which general is that? Not anyone yet available. Covert assistance in return for Baku oil fields. I don't want to help the Germans. I don't want to help the Japanese, the ones who are going to be fighting me. Although the Japanese shouldn't fight me. Admittedly. Alright, here we go. Military conspiracy hits. They pay the ultimate price. We're up to 35. Just is not going up. Just will not go up. All right. The task ahead of us is not an easy one. We have to take on a government that had decades to entrench itself, and which will be supported by a significant percentage of the population. We know what needs done. All we have left to do is do it. Is there anything else, like common turn side or anything like that, that maybe would do that? I don't think so. Nope. We should hit anti-partisan again. Where are we on construction? We're repairing a bunch. We'll go ahead and let it repair. We still have a few years before the Germans are going to decide to invade. So there is at least that still. But I had very much hoped that the Civil War would fire in about 3 months, and I had hoped for way more army support than this. In a lot of ways, we've gotten unlucky with who's been purged and things. It'd be funny to justify a war goal on Bulgaria. We shouldn't have to worry about it, though. Alright. Oh, that was the intelligence agency? Okay. Let's get resistance. Yeah, very much going down actually all across the board. If we can get it down, you know, as low as possible before we start any kind of conflict. I don't think, famous last words, but I don't think the Soviets will be able to destroy it in that short amount of time. Go ahead and do tactical planes, tactical bombers, sure. Alright, the Iosphere is done. We are still at 35%. Just cannot get it any further. Alright. Well, I don't really want any more of the stuff over here. I certainly could. But, what I think I'm going to do... We have to make sure that they don't manage to get the third Moscow trial. They can't get the block of rights and Trotskyites. He's ensuring the loyalty of a general. Look, when we start the Civil War, the Hands Due gives us an amount. Support for the opposition in the army will increase by 10. I'll put it at 45% right now. I don't think that's enough, but maybe we can keep going and get a little bit more stuff here. We're going to go ahead and get some heavy industry going. While our industrialization projects continue to gain speed, the time has come to shift toward a bigger emphasis on heavy industry in preparation for the upcoming war. We just lost our field marshals, too. They've been purged. Cipher for Italy is done. Okay. Let's get Bulgaria. La-dee-dee and la-dee-dum. Really don't know why there's convoys needed. Turkey system that bad? It kinda is. It kinda is. There's no real connection over here. It's okay. Alright, so we are going to go ahead and build some armored trains. I think that'll help when the Germans do come. This is the artillery, the guns, the artillery. I don't want to do that yet. I'm open to the idea. That's the idea of kind of setting up the defense here. But let's go ahead and start computing machine. 128 days. Right. I guess I can only frame a general 3 times. I can recruit another operative. Okay. I mean, I won't complain. Won't complain at all. All right, so what we need now is railroads. All along the river line. As good as they can be. And I want them right up on the river line, preferably. Come on. Oh, hey, I need a supply hub down here. Okay. So this is what you're going to be working on for a little bit. There. And then obviously we'll try and connect all those to Moscow. But I've been talking about gaming. Hope you've enjoyed. If you did, please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe down below. All that good stuff. And I will see you next time.